It's beginning to look like Christmas. What's that song?
I'm not sure I know the song.
No, we don't do that to me. You don't know the song.
It's beginning to look like Christmas.
It's beginning to look like Christmas. Whatever. Anyway, guys, if you don't understand what I was saying, at least you can see our outfits. If you can't see it, at least you should go to YouTube. We're already looking Christmas. I'm on red, Gabby's on green. Like, it wasn't even planned.
I know, right?
Welcome to the best month of the year.
Welcome, guys. And welcome to Fuse on Butter.
Right. Gabby, I'm surprised you didn't argue about that. I said, welcome to the best month of the year.
This is, I'm not going to do that. You know, Madishi wants me to start saying, I think March babies are better than December. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. Yes. But December is actually a beautiful time of the year, honestly.
I mean, it's a time where you reflect about the year, how
and do dirty December.
Hang out with friends and family.
That's right.
All that stuff. Anyway, guys, welcome to Fuse Unbothered, brought to you by Upfront and Personal. This is where we hint you with every and anything happening. My name is Madichi.
And my name is Gabrielle.
And we have so much to talk about on the show, but you'd have to, stay tuned to that dial, and we'll be right back.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unbothered.
Gabby, what's your favorite genre of music? Do you have a fave?
Honestly, my genre of music is very funny. I think I like alternative music a lot.
Really, what's that?
Alternative music is, I don't know if it's a genre on its own, and I think it's a genre. Here in Nigeria, we identify alternative music as a genre on its own. So you see people like Nonso Amadi are singing alternative music.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can classify.
Do you classify Chike as well?
I think
Johnny
Drill, maybe R&B, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But I'll say R&B. I'll say I like R&B. I'll say I like Afrobeats. Afrobeats is not just popping now for no reason. We all actually love it, So those are like my favorite genres off the top of my head that I can think about.
Okay, so I don't know if I have a fave, but I like R&B as well. I like Afro music as well. I'm actually asking this question because there's been a back and forth conversation about this. I mean, there was a recent post by Wizkid.
By Machala himself.
Yeah, who actually said that rap music is dead and boring, that he doesn't listen to it anymore, that Afrobeat for the win. Afrobeat is the one making history. I mean, he has won several awards by being an Afrobeat singer, and a lot of people were not having it. I mean, someone like MI, for instance, MI came out to say no. He actually listed some rappers who are actually doing amazingly well, and for some reasons, Wizkid kept on posting saying, how many have you released? I mean, I'm waiting for you 24 hours, 48 hours, nobody said anything.
Sorry, hold on. There's this funny thing that Madichi told me off air. She said, I don't think Wizkid is the one handling his account.
I don't think he's the one handling. Wizkid doesn't talk, guys. Wizkid doesn't talk.
Are you saying that Wizkid's account got hacked?
I have no idea, but I mean, brother doesn't talk. I feel
like you guys have too much faith in Wizkid.
See, Wizkid hardly responds to trolls. I don't know if it's just
doing
me,
that now.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's the one handling the account.
I'm like, Wizkid, what is it really? Like, what's really going on? First of all, he goes on, not just to say that, that genre of music is dead and boring. I mean, this is a genre of music that he himself grew up listening to. And I'm wondering, why are you saying that? He goes ahead to say that, these rappers are broke guys. And I'm like, no, this is not okay. Yeah. Wizkid, you are an amazing singer, but
he's actually not okay, go ahead.
Oh, he's not.
No, I'm not saying, of course, I'm a Wizkid fan, but you're saying singer. When you say singer, we're talking about the likes of Kiss Daniel, we're talking about the likes of Johnny. Those are singers.
Okay, so you're talking about singers.
But there's sometimes that grace actually lifts you up. Doesn't actually make you a perfect singer.
I like what Madichi is saying here today, because Madichi is Wizkid FC.
I am Wizkid
So
fan.
what is going on?
No, but okay, that's fine. Okay, let's
but we had other people who came out and said something like, for example, we had music producer
Sam Clef.
Thank you. Music producer Sam Clef comes out and says, that Wizkid is not a great singer. That's what he says. And it's funny because a lot of people share the same idea. When it comes to being a performer, there's more to your craft than just singing. For example, like an artist, there's more to your craft than singing. It's probably how you perform, it's probably the way you deliver, it's probably your personality, it's probably your talent management. A lot comes in to make you who you are that is beyond just your ability to sing. There are a lot of singers who sing way better than Wizkid does that are not at the level where he is. So some people will say it's grace, some people will say, there's something else that's obviously helping him, or people love you or something. Then don't use that advantage.
He's also talented as well. I think you're leaving that out.
No, talent. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that, beyond the main talent, he's a talented singer, but there's more to being a performer than just singing well.
Yeah.
So we have people who sing way better than he does, but there's just probably more to him. Like, or maybe you have a good talent management. Maybe there's grace working for you. Maybe there's, I don't know how to explain it, but
so what are you saying concerning the rap now? He comes out to say, okay, you know what? Rap music is dead. Rap music is boring. And I feel like for you, I don't know. I mean, for someone to actually call himself a rap artist, I mean, you should be very, very, what's it called? You should be very, very inclined with music, because it takes a lot to actually pen something
lyrically
down.
sound.
I mean, it's not the baby, Afrobeats.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Lyrically sound.
Yes, you have to have some level of intellectual prowess.
To be able to put those words together.
Because it's something that you can't
a craft on its own.
Yeah, I mean, it comes straight from the mind. Like, you're thinking about it, you're jotting it. That's why we have like amazing rappers. We have Mode9, we have Vector, we have MI, we have
Fino.
We have so many
we even have the people who go as far as rapping in the foreign, in our native languages, which we know that's not easy.
And I feel like the most annoying part was him now saying that, okay, the people he considers rappers, people like Sarkodie, people what happens to your own? I mean, it's just a lot. That's why I feel like this is not Wizkid talking.
Sharing.
I feel like this is not Wizkid talking, because I don't understand. Wizkid doesn't respond to trolls, guys. I mean, but he's been responding for every second.
Wizkid does not respond to trolls.
What if his account has been hacked?
Madichi, but Wizkid is one trolling people.
What if his account has been hacked?
He did not get his account hacked.
Why? I mean, this guy controls like 7 million people, or more than 7 million
people. This is
people.
your fave Wizkid doing this thing, and it's very surprising for me. I don't like the fact that he was shaming people, by saying that you guys are broke. Consider the times when you were, your own little beginnings. Yeah. You started with your craft. Part of the reason why you're very successful
is they are broke. Why does he think they are broke?
I don't know, but there's this thing most of our top musicians in Nigeria have been doing lately. Everybody was trying to brag. Do you understand? Everybody's saying, "Oh, I have more money than you." We've seen Burna Boy do this thing many times. We've seen Burna Boy do this thing. So this is.
But some people feel like, I mean, if a Burna Boy does same thing, it's like, okay, he's Odogu, like he has made the mark. He deserves all the accolades and all.
I'm sorry, please.
Blow his trumpet as much as he can.
Blow your trumpet, but when you're blowing your trumpet, please don't bring other people down. That's what I would say. It's okay to blow your trumpet. I personally like how Burna Boy is very, proud of his accomplishments and very vocal about them. But when you're doing what you're doing, don't bring other people down, which is what Wizkid is doing, and that's why I'm like, this is not okay. Machala, what's going on? So people are saying that they hacked your account. It's only Madichi caught me. I'm like, I know they know how to
Wizkid is a sweet boy. He doesn't have time for, petty thoughts like that. Well, anyways, moving on.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unpotted.
So we're going to move on to talk about something entirely different, and this has a lot to do with African time. We Nigerians, we know that African time is what we do, especially when it comes to events, wedding ceremonies.
We're very proud of always going late. And
brides come late for their own weddings 3 hours after. I think same thing in the entertainment industry. When there's an event, there's a concert, the artists that are headlining the show, they come in very late, and then the fans that have paid money, so much money, are sitting down waiting for you. You understand what I mean? So I don't know why this is happening, but for me, I feel like if it's happening in Nigeria, there's a chance that more people are going to understand you, as opposed to you, a Nigerian artist, performing abroad. Now, recently we had Asake perform, over the weekend somewhere in Birmingham, United Kingdom, and he comes many hours late for his performance, and he comes in on the show, and then we see people giving him thumbs down and booing him on stage, and this is not the first time something like this is happening.
Well, I feel like if you came to watch someone, you should be patient enough. If tomorrow someone says, okay, Jesus Christ is coming, regardless of how long, you are expected to. You definitely wait.
Can you see my mouth open?
I'm not trying to justify his lateness or something.
Okay.
I'm just saying that they should have been patient. I mean, there is no time enough for your face. There's not too much time for your face.
I'm sorry. What am I hearing, Madichi? Please.
I'm not justifying it, Gabby.
But you're saying that they should be patient and wait.
Then you should be patient. What are you running home for?
So here's the thing.
If Ashake comes to perform and he stays and he keeps you till like 1 year, you will still stay. So why are you in a hurry? It's not like he called to cancel the event and said, you know what, I'm not coming in anymore.
Okay, so I'm going to say this, Madichi. These people have lives of their own, right?
Oh, okay.
So there's a time for the concert. The concert starts by 6 p.m. And you don't expect me to... the concert starts by 6 p.m. and I probably told myself, this is 6 p.m. I'm going to be out of here by 10 because I'm going to work tomorrow.
Which is very impossible. I mean, Ashake is a performer. You can't come for a concert.
Madichi.
It is not church service. You cannot say you're coming for... You cannot say you're coming for a concert by 6 and say, I'm going to leave by 10 p.m.
Who does that? Estimate that. Okay,
Gabby, you were out during the week. You were out the weekend, right?
Yes, I was.
When did you get home?
I got home by my own choice, and that's the same thing.
What time did you get home? What time did you get home?
No, I'm sorry. Wait. Let's actually focus.
What time did you get home?
I got home by past 12.
Okay, did you plan to leave past 12?
Yes.
That was good.
Okay. See, you're laughing at me. Now, this is very funny. This is very funny because I can't believe the stand that Madichi is taking this morning. I'm very confused.
But I'm just saying, if your fave...
Madichi, I need to say this. I really need to say this. People here in Nigeria are very accustomed to African time. But this is Birmingham, United Kingdom.
So what makes United... I don't understand, Gabby. What makes United Kingdom special?
Don't bring the culture that we're practicing here.
So that means you've accepted the fact that we're African, like we keep to African time in Nigeria. We must learn
to change our ways, but please, as an artist, don't carry that culture overseas.
Okay,
it's until you pay 70k and then the artist does not show up. That's when you know.
See, 70k doesn't have a deadline. Anyways, don't worry, guys. We're going to go on a short break. When we come back, more stories for you.
That's right.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unpotted.
It feels like a lot of things have faded away with our culture over the years, but I like that a lot of people are still saying to themselves, you know what, I'm going to stand with what I believe and I'm going to do what I think is right. And where's this going to? Okay, so recently we had actor and influencer Olayode Juliana, and she comes out and she talks about how, she's having struggles with a journey on celibacy. And she says, and we know she's been very open about, how she wants to be celibate till she gets married, but this time around she comes out and she says, I'm struggling, I have a body and my body is telling me things.
Your dearest sister has been going through a lot and my body has been doing fighting against me, and I'm just like, it's almost as if I don't know my body again. I'm like, hold on, where did my body go? It's getting more difficult to abstain from sex. Oh my God, I don't know. Everything in my head is screaming sex. And I'm like, what? I said, you don't say anything. You don't know that the same pressure that you go through, I go through, it's probably even worse. And I have to put my body in control and say, what did I really do to you? Why are you making me go through all these circumstances? Let me tell you all the conversation I had with God. I was like, God, so Paul said that if we know that our body is gish, we can marry already. So I'm thinking, the way that my body is doing me, I'm thinking of getting married. For sex.
Ovulation at your mates.
Yes. And it's not easy to keep up, and say to yourself, I want to be celibate and all of that. So people are like, why are you sharing that? We don't need to know that, so, and I think you're one of those people, Madichi.
Yeah, because for someone who has come out to say, oh, you know what, I'm going to keep myself till marriage, premarital sex is against my values, against my beliefs and all of that. Now coming out to say, oh, my body, you brought out that, you already had that perception, right? in that period, didn't you know how you're going to take care of yourself? Know that, okay, when I'm in this state, this is how I'm going to control myself. Now it's getting to you to the extent that you have to share it on social media. For me, she's invariably saying that, okay, you know what? See, I'm saying it too. Tomorrow now, you hear that I have broken my vow.
Hey.
Don't find it surprising. Do you understand?
Okay.
So I mean, like that was oversharing if you ask me, especially from someone like her. I was telling Gabby off air. It was say I don't want to mention names, so it doesn't look like I'm kind of putting a particular artist in a box.
Okay.
But there's some people that would actually make statement and be like, oh, okay. But Juliana, I mean, queen of prima, keeping herself clean till marriage.
Oh my goodness, Madishi. Okay, so but you say that it is well. It is really well, because for me, I see no problem with what she has said. You know, maybe if it was me, I wouldn't have shared it to the public. But this lady is an influencer, and part of what content creating is people share.
People.
No, I don't think she's deceiving anybody. But I feel like she's just sharing, and we know that when it comes to sticking to things like this, it can be very, very, very challenging. She's just opening herself.
Someone who has had issues. I mean, in the past, she's been in several controversial topics and all.
Not several,
right?
Madishi just one.
Okay.
She just won. But I just want to say that there's nothing absolutely wrong with saying I'm going to do
everything wrong.
Let me finish.
Juliana.
Let me finish.
You guys don't understand.
Okay. Oh no. Calm down. I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know why you're doing this, Madishi. What has Juliana done to you? But I'll just say
she's an amazing human being.
I don't know if I believe you now.
She's saying the truth.
Okay, but I think there's a lot that comes with being open about the challenges you're going through. If you aspire to a certain standard morally, and then you experience some challenges and you're open about it, to let people know who are in that same struggle understand that it's okay to face these challenges. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, I feel like it's actually the way she said it. Did you see the video? Oh, I'm this. I'm feeling it.
If you know her, that's how she talks. That's how she talks.
Anyway, guys, let us know your opinion. Join the conversation on Instagram at Fuse Local. Tell us what you think. Do you think she was right?
Do you think she was sharing too much?
Even though I think she was. Anyway, guys, you can also link up with us on YouTube at The Fuse. Follow me on all social media platforms at _Madichi.
My name is Gabriel, and you find me on all social media platforms. Sorry, just Instagram at Gabby.Gabby. Do well to follow, guys.
All right, guys. Until next time, stay fused.
Stay fused.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.